And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the starting lineups.
The third place game in this section in this holiday tournament contest, and Carl Stummel, we're looking at two teams here today that had some difficulties yesterday scoring points against quality opponents.
Yeah, both teams seem to be well balanced in terms of both sides of their offense and defensive balance. Just ran into some buzzsaws against both Roseville and from Moorhead. So we'll see how both teams bounce back later this afternoon.
Breckenridge comes into the game tonight under head coach Steve Lipp with a win and 6 losses after yesterday's setback to Moorhead. 70-33 was the final there. Dylan Bernadas had 4 points in that game. And starting for the Breckenridge Cowboys today, Gavin Snyder along with Jack Johnson, who had double-digit scoring with 13. Colin Roberts, and along with him, Alex Sanchez to round out the starting lineup. Colin Roberts off the bench yesterday, ended up with 10. He went 4 for 4 from the line and had 3 field goals. So for Breckenridge today, Alex Sanchez, Colin Roberts, Jack Johnson.
And the second guard position, senior number 4, Jack Johnson.
And Kevin Snyder and Dylan Bernadas.
At the third guard position,
For Zimmerman, Nate Christensen, the head coach, 0-4 now on the season, still looking for their first win. Ryan Rivers with 11. Caden Spence with 17. Yesterday, Landon Rocco. And rounding out the starting lineup, Davis Artisensi Skyme had 6 yesterday. Hunter Dupree had 9. For Zimmerman today, Hunter Dupree, Davis Artisensi Skyme, Landon Rocco, Caden Spence, and Ryan Rivers. We saw two teams yesterday that liked to kind of get the tempo up and running if they could. And yesterday was a tough deal because the other teams did the same thing and they were able to get to the layup.
Yeah, I agree with you, Larry. It was kind of a track meet in both games. I'm going to watch in this game Zimmerman. Hunter Dupree really has a good ability to move the ball back and forth. Rylan Rivers, I thought, really played a nice game yesterday. And then their top scorer, that Caden Spence, number 4, has the ability both to shoot and be able to drive off the dribble. So it'll be fun to watch him in day 2 here.
Breckenridge ended up with the tip and got into the front court, but a long pass thrown out of bounds by Jack Johnson gives the ball back to Zimmerman. And the Thunder come to midcourt as they step across the play. Walking his way in, Caden Spence, top of the key, and then the drive. He got turned around. He turns, shoots short. Rebound pulled in by Dylan Bernadas. And here come the Cowboys. Unable to get to the basket, their first trip up. Taking a look in now against the 2-3 zone set up by Zimmerman. Up on top for Alex Sanchez, and around to the near side, deep in the corner, brought back up. And from there, Sanchez takes a look down low, and the give and go went out of bounds. Colin Roberts passed away, then broke to the basket, and the pass was thrown behind him.
Yeah, Sanchez didn't start yesterday, so he's a new starter in this afternoon for the Cowboys. Gives him a little bit more length for rebounding purposes, and then also just general length and defense.
Into the lane, here's a turnaround, spinning and twisting his way around. Ryan Rivers dishes it back outside, the shot on line, but short by Johnson. The rebound comes back to Breckenridge, still looking for the game's first scores. Way outside it goes to Roberts, and the shot is short. Rebound in the paint by Sanchez. Delivered it onto the near wing, and a behind-the-back move by Bernadas. And they keep running their offense now to the near side. A jump one-arm pass to the top of the key. Out between the circles now, and it goes off to the far side. Deep in the corner, back up to Sanchez. Very patient approach. Here's a look inside the arc, and it comes back down near side for Bernadas. On to the near side as they continue to look for an opening against the zone. It's going to be tough to do. Here's the play into the paint. Deflected away, but picked up and saved by Sanchez, and he works it off to the near side. Working his way loose underhand, scoop up to the basket, and then Colin Roberts opens up the scoring.
Roberts really keeps up what he started yesterday as a tenacious ball player, has a lot of different ways to get to the rack, both left and right-handed. We'll see that continue this afternoon, I'm sure.
Zimmerman into the front court as they drive into the paint. Stop short, dish out to the near corner, 3-try on its way from Hunter Dupree. And that puts Zimmerman on top as Dupree had 9 points yesterday. Opens up the scoring for Zimmerman to give the Thunder a 3-2 lead, and a turnover in the front court gives the ball back to Zimmerman. Here's a move down low. That ends up with Roberts on the floor and an offensive foul as he backed his way in, powered his way in for the layup attempt.
Yeah, I think Ryland probably was in a disagreement with the ref on that one. I'm not sure that his defender had his feet
that's
set.
not allowed.
It's not allowed. I think he protested of that call.
There you are. And so we come back up court. It's a 3-2 Zimmerman advantage. And Breckenridge has the look inside and nothing open there, and it comes back down near side for Cameron Neto. Outside it goes, and a long-range shot from there is good. Jack Johnson for Breckenridge. A three-pointer. He had a three-pointer in yesterday's game, and his three-pointer here today has given the Cowboys the lead at 5-3.
Yeah, and then the Cowboys had a nice, Cameron Nieto had a nice, took a charge there, and the Cowboys will take the ball back in the offensive set.
With play just underway, it's 5-3. And Breckenridge will have the ball in play at the baseline as Zimmerman starting and playing zone in every situation. Here's the shot by Roberts, up and missing. Rebound deep, pulled in by Trevor Jones, and the run up court. Layup comes up short. Colin Roberts is there for the loose ball, and a collision that sent Dylan Bernados hard to the floor. Time has been called while he shakes off the cobwebs.
Yeah, he was down there defending and just, I think, kind of lost his balance and took a knock to the noggin on the baseline there. But he looks like he's back up and ready to compete. That was we heard that one all the way here from the baseline, Larry.
That was allowed. I'm
yeah.
fortunate he was able to get back up and continue on.
I agree.
To the near side now, Bernados on top. Looking in against the zone, off to the far side, deep into the corner. Shot is open for the moment. It's on its way, and it comes deep. Rebound, Sanchez works his way down the glass and in.
Boy, good rebound. Had a power dribble, went right back up, used the backboard, and Sanchez had a nice two-point basket there.
And it's 7-3. Cowboys with the lead. Thunder with the ball. Layup from short distance comes off the backside and rebound to the Cowboys. Bernados makes his way to the top of the key. Swings it near side, and it got deflected last touch on the way out by Davis Artesensi-Skym. And with that, the Cowboys will have it in play. Cowboys leading it 7-3. Into the front court. Here's the look by Jack Johnson. And from there, back up on top. Swung off to the far side, deep into the corner. That shot is open. Here's the shot up by Roberts. Spins out, rebound back up. Spins out, rebound chased to the floor and picked up by Davis Artesensi-Skym. And it stays 7-3 Breckenridge. To the near side, fake left, step right without the dribble. That's a travel, that's a turnover.
Yep, Craig Samuelson, our ref, he saw that little shuffle and had to make the call there. So Cowboys will take it over. You know, I'm reminded, Larry, in the patience of Breckenridge, they're so willing to wait for that shot. In a couple years, when we have a shot clock here in Minnesota, we're not going to be able to.
We'll see how they adjust to that.
Yeah,
right?
That's going to be a different ball game. I'm kind of looking forward to it.
Well, I know that in a lot of games we see where they simply put the ball in the freezer and just do not advance and do not play the game.
Right.
And for their purposes, that's what they have to do. But on the other hand, there are a lot of people in the stands watching that would like to see some movement and some motion.
Yeah, I agree. In fact, you know, last night I think Breckenridge was doing a little bit of that to slow down Moorhead, and you got to kind of understand that. If I were coaching that team, I'd want to slow down the Spuds too, and
Absolutely.
I thought they used that to their advantage.
Three-pointer from Hunter Dupree for Zimmerman is their scoring. Jack Johnson has a three-pointer. Colin Roberts and Alex Sanchez have added layups from close in. And that has given Breckenridge the early advantage at 7-3. Cowboys out of the backcourt, coming into play after the timeout and stepping across midcourt. Jack Johnson works it off to the far side. Back up on top, Sanchez takes a look. He skips it off to the far side. And from there, backing his way in, swinging it to the near corner. On its way, the shot by Johnson did not go, but the rebound is put back and in. Alex Sanchez on the putback now has 4, and Breckenridge grabs a 9-3 lead. To the near corner, the three try. Zimmerman needing a basket in a hurry, but it came off the iron, and the rebound pulled in on the backside by Cameron Neto. Play continues underneath as players come off the floor, and the call there
goes on Roberts there.
Colin Roberts with his first.
I know Breckenridge didn't have the outcome last night against the Spuds that they wanted to, but there were a lot of different ways I thought they looked good as a ball club. They play really strong team defense, and they move the ball, as we've just talked about. Really unselfish group.
Play off to the far right side. Caden Spence brings it on top. Here's the look in by Trevor Jones. And now leaning back and launching. A long shot is on its way. Good. Caden Spence gets a big lift for the Thunder as they pull within a possession now at 9-6. And a shot by the Cowboys misfire. Rebound Thunder. Into the front court, Caden Spence driving down baseline, put it on the rim, and it rolls away. Rebound to Alex Sanchez. Here come the Cowboys on the return, hanging on to that three-point advantage early on, 12-18, still showing on the clock here in the first half.
I can see how Coach Lipwood has got Sanchez in here. He gives him a little bit more rebounding length, and he's a good defender here. So 54, Sanchez is having a good start to the game.
Ball thrown down low, bounced right in. Here we've got a whistle and an offensive foul. Got to give a lot of credit. Colin Roberts got back in the lane and stood solid and accepted the charge.
Yeah, he took a couple charges last night too, so he's a courageous young man and willing to get in there and mix it up in the just outside the restricted area there, and took the charge.
Ryan Rivers picking up his second foul here early on. And so with that, substitution change has been made. And we'll take a look in a moment as the play goes underneath and tapped away free, picked up by Roberts. Play comes back up on top to the near corner looking Gavin Snyder on his way for two.
Yeah, good shot by Snyder there. Just had a real quick release, and three-pointer's good.
11-6 now our score. To the near side, driving baseline. Soft touch floater up and down. On his way in Hunter Dupree with 5. And
Boy, Dupree's just a kind of a slight point guard there, but you don't underestimate him. He has got quick feet and a good shooter.
He's got a nice little soft floater because he's going to draw the mismatch
He
more
really
often
does.
than not, and this allows him to get that shot up and over the top of the defense. Here's Roberts again, hustling his way loose, tipping it into the corner to keep it alive. Murda. And here's a tip away, a steal, and a drive, and a layup for Caden Spence.
Yeah,
and now he's got 5.
Yeah, that's Zimmerman's really lead player there. I'm sure he plays a captain's role and just is a real kind of a quarterback out there on the floor.
After falling behind early, the Thunder back within a possession. Here's a long-range shot by Sanchez that hits the front iron and comes away. Long court pass, put back now, and here is a travel violation as he took a lead step on his way to the basket. Caden Spence turns it over.
Just a little shuffle there before he wanted to drive the lane, and refs picked it up.
Cameron Nito back into the lineup for Breckenridge. He'll take his spot in the near corner. And it's walked up court.
You know, another player that's making a difference here on the defensive side for Zimmerman is this Calvin Yannick down on the baseline. He's a big kid, he's got a long wingspan, and has the ability to defend way out here in the point.
Sanchez up on top, thought he had an opening down low to Nito, but he overthrew the play and threw it out of bounds. So Breckenridge turnover gives the ball back to Zimmerman, and they come up court trailing by 1. On the near side, here's the look. Bouncer up on top, swung off to the far side by Dupree. Back to the near side and returned on top. Had a notion for the 3, but Spence still holding on. To the near side and in the corner, here's the look by Trevor Jones. And around the perimeter for the moment, had a notion. Then steps back and drives, dishing it down low. Ball scrambled for, blocked, may have been deflected on the way up, and it comes back to Breckenridge, and here's Colin Roberts. On the near side, and Roberts takes a look. Foul between the circles, 9:46 to go, first half. 11-10. Breckenridge, the ball and the lead as it works on top. A good long look by Gavin Snyder, and it comes off the rim. Rebound Zimmerman to the near side, leaning in from Hunter Dupree. He's got the ball to drop in. That gives him 7, and a quick timeout call taken here by Breckenridge with 9:31 to go. Zimmerman has come back to take the lead at 12-11.
Yeah, both Dupree and Spence, boy, when they get into a groove, either shooting or driving, they have the ability to take the game over. So I think the Cowboys came out nicely for Breckenridge, setting an offensive pace, but Zimmerman came right back to be able to compete and now take the lead by 1.
Couple of mini scoring runs by both teams after A quick start by both teams. It was 3-2 Zimmerman, but then all of a sudden Breckenridge took a 9-3 lead and had the ball. The teams exchanged baskets, and now Zimmerman is working on a 6-point run and have gained the advantage, their first lead of the night at 12-11. 7 on the day for Hunter Dupree for Zimmerman, 5 for Caden Spence. Breckenridge paced by Alex Sanchez with 4.
Davis Artesensi-Skyme, also one of the talented players we saw play last night, really hasn't gotten too much into the offensive mix yet. I anticipate he will before the end of this game.
Play on the near side, returned up on top. Still looking at a 2-3 zone by Zimmerman. Here's the matchup, and it forces a pass off to the far side to bring back in. Into the lane, stolen away. Zimmerman has the bounce on the run. The give and go, Purdy pass back and forth and up and down the court.
Wow.
Layup goes to Hunter Dupree, who leads all scorers now with 9.
Really nice back and forth there, unselfish play. The extra pass gets the easy layup.
To the baseline. Breckenridge nearly turning it over, ends up on top. Here's a long-range 3 on its way, good for Dylan Bernados. And that stops the scoring run by Zimmerman at 8 and brings the game even up at 14. Ball underneath, tipped away, recovered off the floor. Breckenridge on its way back up court. Gavin Snyder runs the offense off to the far side to Bernados. He lobs it underneath, there's nobody there, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch. There was a deflection on the play.
Yep, tipped out of bounds there.
Gianni Artesensi-Skyme getting his first playing of the afternoon as he steps on the court. Play replacing Trevor Jones. Out of the corner, long range 3, it's on its way, good. Jack Johnson, his second here in the first half. He's got 6 total. And Breckenridge to a 3-point lead at 17-14. Long play to the far corner. Zimmerman is open, the shot rolls off the rim. Gianni Artesensi-Skyme just rolling that one away, and the rebound comes to the Cowboys.
Yeah, he's got a good release, just didn't quite have the mark on that 3-point attempt there.
On the near side, throwing up on top, reversed, backside play, looking in. Cameron Nito on top, it comes for Snyder. High dribble, Snyder picks up the dribble, then a reach-in steal attempt by Caden Spence results in a foul call. Spence has his first, just team's 3rd foul.
Yeah, Spence playing tight man-to-man defense there, just got a little too much on his reach.
Ball comes inbound to Jack Johnson. Returns it near side, Bernados. And the hold and the look. Waiting for something to develop. There's a pass to the baseline, back up on top quickly. Bernados brings it near side for Roberts. Stepping into the arc. He's mismatched there, tosses it back out. A good look by Bernados, but he keeps it off to the far side. Hauled in by Snyder, works his way to the corner. From there, the 3 try, Cameron Nato. And the Cowboys have gone long distance, 3 straight. And the Cowboys now lead at 20-14.
Yeah, nice to see Nito having success there on the 3-point land.
A shot, a miss. A rebound for Cameron Nito. He has come off the bench to get a key 3-point field goal and now a rebound. Backing his way in, Roberts works his way off the rim. Scramble for the loose ball.
There's the impact of Yannick again, but big kid down there on the block. He's really has the ability to change shots and have a difference in the baseline.
As he had a hold of the ball, Colin Roberts reached in, picking up the foul, his second. Ball comes back to the Zimmerman Thunder. On the near side for Hunter Dupree. 2-hand pass near corner. Returned on top. Cowboys matching up on their defense. Here's the play underneath. To the baseline and the drive in, stopping short, dishing off. Yannick is open. Shot over shot. Devin Yannick had a good look, but missed the rim. 6:12 remaining first half. 20-14. Cowboys, the ball in the lead. Toss near side for Jack Johnson. Cowboys have connected 4 times already here in the first half and the first minutes of the half from long distance. Comes near side, and it has taken them from behind to the lead. Down low to the baseline, spinning, twisting, and he made the turn, made the corner, and he took a little hand check along the way.
Yeah, nice backdoor cut there for Breckenridge with Bernardos. And, you know, Nito and Sanchez are really making a difference here in the game tonight. Didn't see either one of them play quite as much last night, but more time today, and it seems to be helping.
Gianni Artis-Sensi-Skime drawing the foul, his first. Breckenridge on the inbound. 5:41 to go, first half. Here's the look on the near side, brought up on top. Reverse. Here's a look in now by Bernados. He'll set up between the circles and at the midcourt M. Delivers it off to the backside for Alex Sanchez. And then back up on top, it comes near side. Lobbing it down low, backing his way in. Sanchez double pumps off the front rim, get his own rebound. Got his second time a rebound, and then let it get away, and here's the long pass for the fast break and the layup. Dupree now with 11 as he leads the fast break up court, and it's 20-16. That layup pulling Zimmerman within 4. A drive at the baseline results on a blocking foul.
Yeah, I think we've got a little one-on-one happening here between Sanchez and Davis Artis-Sensi-Skime. The two are aware of one another's presence each moment, and they've got a competition going here. Have to keep an eye on that.
Davis Artis-Sensi-Skime picking up that foul. And in all of that physical play underneath in order to get rebound possession, Alex Sanchez took a little blow to the front of his face, and it's a little bit bloody right now.
Yeah, physical competition here in the first half.
Play comes up, return to the corner for three-pointer. Jack Johnson has his third three-pointer here in the first half.
Jack Johnson is measuring up his shooting there, three-pointer, really a beautiful release.
Breckenridge scoring has come as a result of consecutive three-pointers, 4 of them. Artis-Sensi-Skime, Davis Artis-Sensi-Skime picking up his second foul. And that time it was pretty obviously he did not agree with the way that call was made.
I think it's probably good that Coach gives Artis-Sensi-Skime a little breath there. He needs to settle down, and he's a good ball player, good athlete, just got worked up a bit there.
Gavin Snyder at the line for Breckenridge. Up and too hard, rebound, tapped out of bounds, saved from going out of bounds by Hunter Dupree.
Yeah, Dupree's everywhere. He just has the ability to nose for the ball, and he tipped it back into Yannick, and now Zimmerman takes it over.
Here's a look to the near corner, and from there the three try by Caden Spence. Rims away, the rebound and the pass up court. Here's the look in from Breckenridge to the corner. It's on its way, but short. Rebound chased down. Picked up by Caden Spence. Driving down, rolling off the front of the rim.
Boy, Spence has got an extra gear. His speed from midcourt to the rim, he only took about 3 steps. He was just kind of over speed to the rack, and he overplayed it there.
Jack Johnson on the far wing, looking it back up on top, and it works around to Nito. And then return, far side, Cowboys leading it by 7, 23-16. Down low, and working it on top. Here's the look in from Nito. Driving down the baseline, getting loose, and stepped out of bounds. He ran out of room driving the baseline.
Yeah.
Jack Johnson on that turnover.
Trevor Jones from Zimmerman really put his foot on the baseline and played some good defense there and denied the Breckenridge player kind of pass through on the baseline. So good defense there by Zimmerman.
With 3:39 remaining. This is the game for third place in the Moorhead Holiday Basketball Championship Boys Division. The girls division this year was canceled because of circumstances. And here's a drive at the baseline, bringing a whistle and a foul called no shot, no basket.
Again, that's Roberts from Breckenridge taking, I think, his second charge tonight. He really is a tough kid and taking 2 charges in the first half here.
Trevor Jones with that foul. And Alex Sanchez just a moment ago walked off for medical attention, is back on to play, taped up. Here's the walk up and across midcourt by Jack Johnson.
Yeah, Sanchez is playing a high post here with Yannick behind him. It'll be interesting to see how Breckenridge uses that.
Colin Roberts on top and around. James Murtis brings it on top now for Snyder. Ball deflected, no, was not deflected. It went all the way through and out of bounds. Nobody touched it. That's a Breckenridge turnover, and here comes Zimmerman with 3:10 remaining. First half action today here at the Moorhead Gym. 23-16, Cowboys the lead. Zimmerman with the drive, the layup, yes. That one will count. This time there will be no charge. It is a blocking foul, and the basket is good.
Yeah, Caden Spence really just has the ability to break down that left-hand side of the lane and picked up a foul on his way in, and the basket was good. So.
Yeah, that foul on Colin Roberts, his third, so he'll come to the side court. Do not want to have him risk a fourth foul heading into the locker room.
That's right.
Meanwhile, back at the line, Caden Spence, a three-point play complete. He's got 8, and it's 23-19.
It's a good game here, Larry. I enjoy this. These two teams
Back and
are
forth.
well matched. Yeah, back and forth, and they're really taking it to one another.
Coaches are having to earn their paycheck on this one.
They
Decided
are.
making some decisions at
Yep.
side court. Here's the play from behind, tapped away. Steal by the Thunder, and a one-hand layup down at the other end for Caden Spence. He's in double figures with 10.
Yep. Spence is heating up here right before the break at the half.
Big lift for the Thunder, polling within 1. On top, by that I mean 1 possession. It's
Right.
23-21.
Right.
To the baseline, driving in, a soft touch up to the rim, and in for James Murtis. Into the scorebook, Murtis.
Yeah, good body control by Murtis there. He was well behind the backboard when he went up and just flipped it to his right hand and then tipped it in.
The drive into the paint, the stop short, it's in, it's out, it stays out. Rebound, Alex Sanchez.
Boy, Sanchez is really doing a nice job on the defensive boards. He's just where he needs to be able to gather in that and move it into the offensive
Jack
side.
Johnson comes into the front court with the high dribble, nearly lost it, did lose it, but it was tapped away by some aggressive play from the Thunder. And that looked like, and so with that, that looked like Gianni out of Sensi Sky
Yep,
knocking
right.
that one away. The rebound or the play into the lane, tipped away, recovered by Zimmerman. Here's the drive up and an underhand scoop to the basket and in.
Spence has really found his pace here. He's pulled the Thunder within 2 points.
All by himself.
Yeah.
He's got 12. Hunter Dupree has 11 to lead the Thunder. 25-23 our score. Breckenridge will put the ball in play with that lead in place, and 1:21 now showing. To the near side, here's the look. Ball held left and driving to the arc. Left alone, he's got the screen, he's got the shot, he's got 3. Jack Johnson has 4 3-pointers here in the first half.
Yeah, if you leave him open with a good look, the chances are better than not that he's going to make that 3-point shot. And then Spence followed it up right again with a 2-point basket for Zimmerman.
Spence now with 14, and it's 28-25. Here it hangs on the rim, and then it's tipped up and in by Alex Sanchez.
Good follow-up there by Breckenridge, and Sanchez just tipped it back in.
Back to a 5-point lead as time runs out. 37 seconds to go. Shot from the near corner, deflected away. Rebound pulled in off the floor. Breckenridge may walk this one down, try to set up the final shot of the half at midcourt. Here's the look in by Jack Johnson. Gives it off to Bernados and hands it off. They are in that mode. They are looking to run the timeout.
Johnson's got the hot hand, so I'm guessing that Breckenridge is going to try to find him with time, just a little bit of time remaining.
Off to the far side. From there, the signal given. Bernados tried to swing away. And as he did the swing, he was looking for some help on the offensive scheme, and it wasn't arriving as he thought.
Yeah, Trevor Jones was playing some really good man-to-man defense there at the top of the key.
4 seconds to put the ball in play and get a shot to the corner. Tipped right back out of bounds. Looking to get the ball to Jack Johnson, as you might suspect.
Yep.
And they'll try it now from side court, closer to the baseline. The inbound will come from Gavin Snyder. Here's Sanchez, head faking, driving, getting loose, shooting it up. Too hard off the rim. And the horn sounds, and the teams will go to the locker room. At halftime, it's Breckenridge 30 and Zimmerman 25.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They're never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
Pam is a small business owner. She is swamped. Pam knows she needs to advertise, but is overwhelmed by all the options. What if there was a way for Pam to have access to a team of media experts? What if this was at no extra cost and didn't require a contract? Meet Avenue Right. Save time, money, and get peace of mind that your advertising dollars are well spent.
Revive Professional Massage Therapy Clinic. Locally owned and operated. Open 7 days a week, day, evening, and same-day appointments available. Couples massages also available. 20 highly trained professional licensed massage therapists on staff. Now with 2 locations, South Fargo and Detroit Lakes. Offering online booking and online gift certificates. www.reviveprofessionalmassage.com.
Boss DXT snowplows are tough to beat. Featuring dual trip tech, flared wings, and optional D-force for improved scraping and back-dragging performance. Choose from 3 different sizes in steel, stainless steel, and poly. The Boss DXT is built to restore order.
Your home for Boss snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
The Moorhead Legacy Education Foundation and Spud History are writing a book that will celebrate Moorhead School's 150th anniversary. Set to be published in 2023, the book will contain some 300 pages and over 2,000 photos. Spud History is looking for photos, uniforms, scrapbooks, newspaper clippings, or anything else that will help tell our story. You can email Brian Cole if you have anything to donate. Spud History at moorheadschools.org. It's a great day to be a Spud.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
Pam is a small business owner. She is swamped. Pam knows she needs to advertise, but is overwhelmed by all the options. What if there was a way for Pam to have access to a team of media experts? What if this was at no extra cost and didn't require a contract? Meet Avenue Right. Save time, money, and get peace of mind that your advertising dollars are well spent.
So we get ready for start of the second half, and Carl, we take a look at what some of the things that might have been talked about in the locker room at halftime. A couple of things. We've seen a little bit of ebb and flow of play here in this first half, and I'm thinking they're going to pick apart some small item in what they saw to make it work here in the second half.
Yeah, no doubt. Zimmerman came out kind of a little slow. I think Breckenridge was quick in terms of shooting percentage, but then Zimmerman came right back again. They led with about 2 or 3 minutes left, and then Breckenridge extended this 5-point lead into the halftime. So I think we're going to see this back and forth all second half.
Pardon me, Zimmerman had the lead at 14-11, and then Breckenridge got hot from the arc. And Hayden Spence comes out to start the second half. He's got 16 and leads all scores. And it is 30-27. First possession, second half, Breckenridge. Looking in the near corner. Nothing open down low. Way up on top. It's tipped into the backcourt. Recovered by Bernatus, and Breckenridge will try it again. So that's one item of discussion, I suspect, was defensive hands-on play.
Yeah,
There's
absolutely.
a steal and a tip and a drive and a layup all the way down and up and in.
Spence has really found his rhythm here at the end of the first half and beginning of the second. He averages about 26 points per game.
He had
and
17 yesterday.
Yeah,
he's got 18 today.
Yeah, I think he's on pace to see that larger average.
And that pulls the Thunder within one. Here's another steal. On the play, it belongs to Spence. As you might imagine, he has decided to take this team on the shoulders.
Boy.
He's got a three-point
Boy,
lead.
pretty impressive play here. He got the steal and then just pulled up from 3 and let it go.
32-30. Zimmerman has regained the lead. Here's a missed shot, a rebound. Hook pass down low, layup is
Wow.
good. Oh my. A quickly called timeout as Hunter Dupree led the fast break up. He was in position for the pass. He made the catch. He made the basket. Timeout, Breckenridge.
Boy, whatever Coach Christensen said at halftime, his boys took it to heart here because Zimmerman came out quick.
And in fact, I'm sure it accentuated by the defensive effort. We got to pick up the pressure. We got to pick up the pace. They did. They got some hands-on steals, tipping the ball loose, recovering, setting up a couple of trips up court for baskets.
Yeah, we talked about this last night. So much of high school basketball, the offensive side, starts on a good, solid defensive effort and then outlets to cutters coming up the side. So that's, I think, what's happened here with Zimmerman is defense leads to good offense.
A quick look at the scoring, individual scoring for Breckenridge. Dylan Bernatos has 3. Gavin Snyder has 2. Jack Johnson, on the strength of 4 3-pointers, has 12 and leads the Cowboys. James Murtis has 2. Cameron Nito has 3. And 6 for Alex Sanchez. Breckenridge made 6 3-pointers and did not shoot a free throw in the first half. Meanwhile, Zimmerman, there were 2 players that have done the scoring. Caden Spence with 21, Hunter Dupree with 13. That quickly adds up to 34 in my book. 2 3-pointers in the first half, 1 for 1 from the line. So this game at this point has not been decided at the free throw line.
No, not at all. It'll be interesting to see who Breckenridge continues playing defense on Spence because he's really taken over here in the second half.
On the near wing, a long left-handed 3 try by Dylan Bernatos. Hits the rim and bounced out. Here's the play back up the paint. Head fake and a drive, kick out pass. Near side, the 3 try missing. Rebound underneath by Sanchez.
Snyder had a good look at it. He just couldn't find the bottom.
Here's a drive down and up on top. Here's a look, and it's on its way. It's in, it's out. Rebound to the backside, pulled in by Davis. Artasensi-Skyme. Long pass in the front court. Zimmerman the ball and a 4-point lead. 34-30. On top, and they have slowed the tempo. And then quickly step off to the side and line up a 3 try by Dupree. He misses, rebound, foul call. Jack Johnson was ready to take it to the rack, but he'll be at the line. Gavin Snyder picking up the foul.
It was impressive there. Rylan Rivers went up to get the rebound. He knew he couldn't get it, but then he tipped it down to Caden Spence. That was an impressive play.
The free throw attempt by Caden Spence. And he's got 22 points on the night. 10 unanswered points. 11 unanswered points from Zimmerman. And 23 on the night for Caden Spence. And the Thunder have come out of the locker room and have taken a 6-point lead. Here's a fake and a drive and a scoop off to the backside. Shot blocked. It came right back, and Roberts puts it back up and in.
Again, Roberts just tough. He was blocked on his first attempt, and then got his own rebound, went right back up again for the basket.
Roberts is playing with 3 fouls. Here's a drive into the paint. Leaning it up off the glass and down.
Rylan Rivers, good physical presence, went up and rolled to the basket over his left side.
38-32. Here's a drive away from the defense. The shot goes up, and it was blocked out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Trevor Jones. For Breckenridge, Cameron Nito. He's an outside threat. He's into the lineup on this offensive possession. He lines up in the corner and shoots it off the rim. The rebound tipped up and off the rim. To the floor it goes, and scampers after it's given up. Here's the drive in by Davis. Artesensi Sky pulls up short at the baseline and delivers it back out to Spence. Shot goes up, in and out. And play comes to the near corner, and from there it goes out of bounds.
Nito really committing his body and trying to get that rebound. Good physical player.
Davis Artesensi Skyme has picked up his 3rd foul. And it gives the ball back to Breckenridge as the Cowboys walk it across with Jack Johnson. He'll set between. He makes his move deep into the corner. Handed off there, stopping short, all the way to the near corner. And again, a little misunderstanding of the play development.
Yeah, Sanchez was looking for a cutter down below, and he just missed his teammate there, and ball goes back to Zimmerman.
On the way up court, lost the dribble out of bounds. Caden Spence lost his rhythm on his dribble and his stride and ended up giving it away, and here comes Breckenridge. 38-32, Zimmerman with the lead. Breckenridge in the front court. Handed back out to Colin Roberts. To the far side, it comes back. And a look from way up on top. It's on its way, but short. Rebound pulled in, Nito. To the floor, tipped and recovered. Scramble forward. Still scrambling forward. People are sitting on top of that loose ball to bring a whistle and an alternate possession call.
Jump ball possession, Breckenridge.
Yeah, had a little scrum there, and it ultimately resulted in a held ball. Goes back to Breckenridge.
Jack Johnson will trigger it in. A bounce underneath to Sanchez. He maneuvers his way loose for the layup.
Nice little spin move there by Sanchez. Just turned on his pivot foot and found a lane to the rim.
That brings Breckenridge within 4. Here's a steal by Breckenridge and a drive up the court by Jack Johnson. Lays it up and in.
Jack Johnson, just such an impressive player. He gives up inches to Zimmerman, but still finds a way to score.
Back-to-back scores by Breckenridge, pulling the Cowboys within 2. From long range, the shot is up, the shot is long, the rebound hooked back up onto the wing. And then left alone on top, nearly lost the handle on it, making the force to the drive, and the basket is good.
Good physical move there by Trevor Jones from Zimmerman. He just found a lane, found a seam, got to the rim, and was fouled in the act and will go to the line.
Colin Roberts has picked up his 4th foul.
Second team foul on the Cowboys. Count the basket by number 10.
And
He'll go to the line and shoot one.
that puts Trevor Jones at the line. The made basket, his first 2 points of the evening. And Zimmerman back to a 4-point lead at the line. Trevor Jones, free throws good. So the 3-point play complete, and it's a 5-point advantage for Zimmerman. Here's a steal and a drive all the way, coast to coast, lays it up and in.
Wow, Caden Spence, just again, such a strong and quick player. He has the ability to go the length of the floor and then find a seam to the rim. Really good athlete.
25 on the night. Up on top and around to the far side, all the way to the corner. And from there off the dribble, brought back near his side, and it's stolen. Here's the drive up court for the layup and the follow and the miss. They'll try it again, but no, they miss. A little bit of extra play on that layup attempt comes away empty.
Dupree was looking for an alley-oop to Spence, and I think they would have been better served with just a simple layup.
It would have counted for 2.
I would have.
And another foul called. Trevor Jones.
Under foul number 10, Trevor
His second. His third. And the play comes to the near side as Breckenridge looking their offensive end, down by 7. Play goes down low. A dive, a very aggressive play into the corner by Hunter Dupree.
Yeah, again, Dupree, probably one of the fastest kids here on the, not the biggest kid, but one of the fastest on the floor, has the ability to get in the passing lane.
At the baseline, the play in by Jack Johnson of Breckenridge. On top it comes Gavin Snyder into the corner. The 3-try won't go. The tip up is good.
Wow, nice play there by Sanchez. Just slipped his defender and got a hand up and tipped it back in.
Alex Sanchez in double figures with 10. 41-38.
Wow, spinning basket there by Hunter Dupree. Just went left and then spun back to the right for 2.
Hunter Dupree got that one to drop in. And it's 45-38. Nice little run here by Zimmerman. Here's a ball underneath. Sanchez puts it off the glass too hard. Rebound away, and the Thunder come into the front court. Hunter Dupree way up on top. A little ball fake action there with the extra step. A lead step traveled by Trevor Jones.
Yeah, Trevor just did a head fake to try to get his man up, and he did get his defender up in the air, but then when he took off, he took an extra step.
So Breckenridge will put the ball in play. Trailing by 7 at 45-38, reminding you that they had a 5-point lead in the locker room at the halftime. But Zimmerman came out of the locker room in a hurry. The defensive pressure had picked up. They created some turnovers, got some layup, got some scores. They got the lead. Back up court, a bouncer from the back iron to the front iron and off. Gavin Snyder missing on the shot close in.
Good aggressive play by Snyder. He had 2 guys on him and still found a way to get to the line.
4th foul on Trevor Jones. There are some foul concerns developing. Meanwhile, at the line, Gavin Snyder misfiring. Davis, Artesensi, Skine has 3. Trevor Jones has 4. Those are the foul concerns for Zimmerman. Colin Roberts has 4 for Breckenridge.
Calvin Yannick comes back in for Zimmerman, and again, I just remark how he has the ability, especially in the defensive end, to change the way Breckenridge finds its shot. He has a big wingspan and takes up a lot of space down on the baseline.
There's a bit of a delay as the officials have a conversation, making sure, I think, that they understand what happened and what should be happening, and that did they make the call on the right player. That was the biggest concern.
Right.
Here's a shot and a free throw attempt miss by Snyder. Zimmerman in the front court with Ryan Rivers, sending it off to the far side. It ends up with a drive to the basket and a layup miss.
Good rebound there by Jack Johnson again.
Jack Johnson comes all the way down, hands it off. Shot was altered. Loose ball on the floor. Zimmerman sprinting through the defense. The underhand scoop brings a foul call. Shot missed, and that'll put Dupree at the line for 2.
Just can't help but like the way Hunter Dupree plays basketball. He's just got a really quick motor and aggressive and confident going to the lane.
Bernadas has picked up his first. Breckenridge looking up and down the bench. Cameron Neto will check in.
Neto gives the Cowboys a little bit more strength underneath, and he had a couple good baskets in the first half, so he has a scoring offensive side to his game.
At the line, Hunter Dupree. In and out. Dupree on the miss. Rebound is back up and in.
Again, good job by Yannick. Just took the rebound at the high point and went right back up again.
Calvin Yannick given the score, and it's 47-38. Zimmerman with the lead. Breckenridge with the ball. Way outside the arc. It's on its way for 3. James Murtis gets the first 3-pointer here in this tournament. He's got 5 now on the night. That is 5 points. He had a layup in the first half.
Yeah, good release there for his 3-point ball. Here comes Dupree again, no good.
That one hit off the iron and comes all the way to the near corner where it's picked up. On the walk-up court, Dylan Bernadas gives it away to Jack Johnson. Around to the far side and out of the corner looking in. Zimmerman matching up off their zone. They come back out and challenge the play, forcing the toss to the corner. Here's a drive down, a soft floater that hit the side of the backboard, and play comes up. Here's Ryland Rivers to the near side, wanting to shoot, taking a good look, Caden Spence.
I think he just picked up his pivot foot there, and the ref was about a foot away from him, so he made that call.
Davis Artesensi Skyme returns to the Zimmerman lineup. 47-41. Zimmerman with the lead. Breckenridge at midcourt with the ball. Here's Jack Johnson. Working it off to the far side, and from there, on top it comes. Looking to set a drive down to the baseline if they can get there. On the far side, Cameron Nito. And then on top for Alex Sanchez. Continuing to look for that break to the basket. And the play comes on to the near side. On the arc, all the way cross court. From there, Johnson drives his way in, stops short, fades, twists, and spins his way to the basket.
Boy, nice follow up there by Mertens. He had a couple different fakes before he finally took that shot. Little floater in the lane for 2.
James Mertes has 7. And it's 47-40. 47-43. Somebody got a basket in on there. Who got that one?
I had already looked the other way, Larry.
Play comes underneath, and a lean up to the basket, but no, the basket will not count on the travel. Jack Johnson has 17. Here's a play down the lane, all the way to the basket and out. Out of bounds it goes with 8:20 remaining.
Yep, Spence had a head of steam going down the lane, but he just couldn't gather it in for the layup.
Now I suspect that there has been some adjustment made on Caden Spence. We have not had a chance to say his name here in the last few possessions.
Yeah, Bernardos has been playing really tight defense on Spence, and that's a handful. He's a good scorer.
There's the ball into the lane.
Yeah, there's Nito. He's a right place, right time guy.
(49-45). 4-point advantage. Zimmerman to the near side. Here's the look and around. Again, Breckenridge very content to make their passes around the perimeter, try to find an opening, then toss it inside where there's a mismatch. But Sanchez gets loose and lays it up. He misses, the follow and misses, and the loose ball comes away.
Yep, Yannick just has that ability to change the shot for Sanchez down on the baseline.
Caden Spence on the drive, slips in between 2 defenders and lost the dribble. Loose ball on the way up court was given away. To the near side for the drive, and it comes off the front of the rim. And players are being lifted off the floor. Very aggressive play here, late running.
Yeah, it's been a good.
And play will continue as Zimmerman takes a timeout with 7:08 to go. It is Zimmerman 49, Breckenridge 45. So we see Caden Spence with 25 is what I have. 17 for Jack Johnson of Breckenridge, the game's leading scorers. Hunter Dupree has helped out for Zimmerman. He's got 15. And at the half, it was Spence and Dupree who had done the scoring only. A couple of others have chipped in along the way here now in the second half. Meanwhile, a little more balanced attack for Breckenridge as Sanchez has gone to double figures with 10, and James Mertes with 7, but still it's Jack Johnson who leads the way.
Yeah, Jack Johnson is, I think, their primary shooter, but I'm sure Coach Lipp is appreciative to have Nito come in, provide some offensive scoring, and then again, in comparison to last night, Sanchez has really made a nice contribution to the Breckenridge offense.
Meetings at side court. Again, the foul concerns Colin Roberts of Breckenridge has picked up a 4th foul. He has seen limited playing time in the second half, but he is the only one with more than 1 foul for Breckenridge. On the other side of the ledger, Davis Artesensi Skyme has 3. Trevor Jones has 4, and Ryan Rivers has 2.
My guess is we'll see Roberts here within the last 5 minutes. He has really an ability to pick up the scoring and the defense for Breckenridge, and I'm guessing that we'll see him in the last push.
Play is underway. Breckenridge on the walk. 7:06 to go. here in regulation. A game that looked like it might be divided by, or decided by double digits, has all of a sudden looked like a game that's going to be decided down the stretch. Onto the far side as we go inside of 7 minutes to play. Bernados drives inside the arc, and a very aggressive play that time by Caden Spence. He maybe didn't need to make that move defensively, but he reached in and made the contact, caught the wrist, caught the foul.
Yeah, no, I agree with you, Larry. I think he may have gotten his feet kind of tangled up, and then he fell into the offensive player and caught the foul that way.
For Spence, his second. And so Breckenridge to the near side and looking in from the corner. Back up on top. Bounce, dribble, down low, Bernados. Wants to back his way in, kicks it out on the near side for Sanchez. He's open for three.
Hey, Sanchez had a little spot there, and a nice high arcing three-pointer was good.
13 on the afternoon for Alex Sanchez. 49-48.
And then Dupree responds right back with a three-pointer of his own. Good shooting here in the second half with
back-to-back threes.
Yeah, 6:11 left. They're heating up their shooting percentage.
And it is now 52-48. A 4-point advantage as the play goes underneath and deflected away, picked up.
Yeah, Yannick had the block there. He just has that big wingspan.
Drive down to the baseline. Kelvin Yannick got it underneath but missed. Long pass up court. Here's the look and the drive and the step forward and the fade back and the shot. Misfires short, but the foul is called underneath.
Yeah, nice spinning kind of fall-away jumper there by Nito. Was short, but he picked up the foul and go to the line.
Gianni Artesensi-Skime with his second foul.
At the line to shoot a pair for the Cowboys, number 22.
Cameron Nito. 5 points on the afternoon, and the free throw is up and in.
Well, I said this before, Larry, but this is fun. Two well-matched teams, 3 minutes left, or excuse me, 3-point difference and 5 minutes left in the game. This is a good holiday basketball game here.
Breckenridge lining it up. Second free throw, good.
All right.
Nito now with 7, and it's 52-50. It's a 2-point Zimmerman advantage. Deep in the far corner, the drive in by Caden Spence. Got it underneath, and the shot rolls off the rim. Rebound comes up short. Loose ball, Breckenridge. Cowboys come to midcourt, slow the tempo, slow the pace, and bring the game under control. Here's a play in for Sanchez. Takes it down to the basket and in.
Yeah, good strong move for Sanchez there. Just went down the right-hand side of the lane and snuck one by that Ryland Rivers.
52-52, we are all tied up. Into the paint and back out. Here's a fake and a drive and an underhand scoop up to the glass and in. Davis, Artesensi-Skime with his first two.
Split the defenders there on a nice slide move and found his way to the basket.
54-52 as Zimmerman regains the lead. On the near side, back up on top, the Cowboys mustering it out between the circles at midcourt and off to the far side. The look in from there, drop down low, a lean-in steal by Davis, Artesensi-Skime, and it's a fast break time, but the rolls off, the rebound rolls off, rebound tipped out to play.
Boy,
now
both
it's
Rivers.
Breckenridge on the run. Deep into the corner, they play it back up, and here's a drive into the paint, delivered off Bernados, head fake, goes to the layup, and makes it good. Bernados now with 5. We're all tied at 54 with 4:10 to go. Deep in the corner, players are becoming very aggressive offensively as they sense the conclusion of this one. Here's another long three. Rebound deep into the paint, pulled in by Gavin Snyder of Breckenridge.
Two quick three-pointers there by Dupree. Looked like his coach was looking for a little bit more patience, I think, on that possession.
Play comes on top to Sanchez. He can shoot the three.
Yep.
Play on the near side, it comes to Cameron Nito. And then a drop down low, Bernados. Fakes left, drives right, delivers off. And the block foul underneath. It will go as to the charge. Dylan Bernados picking up the foul, his second.
The matchup here we're watching here is Bernados for Breckenridge and Spence from Zimmerman. Those two are guarding one another on both ends of the court, and that's making a difference in the game here.
So Zimmerman comes into the front court. Game tied at 54. Around to the near side. Bounce down low. And at the baseline, here's the look and a fake and a drive and a one-hand floater. Comes away short. Wrestling for the rebound. That's pulled away by Gavin Snyder. Bounce pass up court for Jack Johnson. Into the top of the key, Sanchez. Skip pass to the far side, hauled in by Jack Johnson. Down low and underneath. Little ball fake there before it loosens up in the corner. And a three try comes away. And a battle for the rebound, foul called. Colin Roberts has picked up number 5. And we'll leave the game with 2:57 remaining. Very aggressive play. Colin Roberts threw out. And with a basket in the first and a basket in the second, leaves the game with 4 points.
Yeah, he had a good holiday weekend tournament. Just too bad he needs to sit early here with 3 minutes left in the second game.
Out of the backcourt. The walk up by Hunter Dupree. 54-54. 2:48 remaining. Zimmerman in the front court, bouncing it down low. Bounce pass in. Working his way loose. Ryan Rivers will go to the line as this shot was blocked away and fouled.
Yeah, he was down on the post there, got a good inbound, and Rivers took it up strong again. Couldn't finish, but he'll go to the line.
A shooting foul has 2 attempts coming for Ryan Rivers. Free throws no good. 11 points yesterday, 2 so far today. And a second attempt for Ryan Rivers is good. It gives him 3, and a timeout taken here, so the wheels continue to turn a little bit more fervently now in a 1-point game. 55-54. Zimmerman has the lead and are at side court with the timeout call.
Well, Breckenridge is going to look to get to their shooters. Sanchez and Bernardos. Certainly Nito has the ability to get shots up as well. Those are going to be their scores for the Breckenridge side. And then on the Zimmerman side, no doubt that Hunter Dupree has had a nice second half here and been leading his team on the offensive boards.
18 points for Hunter Dupree along with that. He had 9 yesterday. And Caden Spence with 25 continues to lead all scoring. He had a couple of threes here this afternoon. 3 for 3 at the line. And so far has been neutralized to some degree here down the stretch.
Yep. A lot of good defense on both sides.
2:43 now showing. Championship game of this holiday tournament features Moorhead and Roseville. Scheduled start time 6:30. Play comes to the near side. Here's the look in by Bernardos. And around it comes on top to Snyder. A look from long range, but the pass deflected and recovered by Sanchez. Into the near corner. Little fake left, right underneath it goes. Working his way loose to find Sanchez. Ball delivered into the corner. And in the middle, he's open, not by a lot, but he was open, and the ball deflected on the rebound, and a collision there.
Good rebound there by Mertens, and then he was fouled by one of the Zimmerman players, but really aggressive rebound there. Keeps Breckenridge in the play here.
The foul, assist to Davis, Artesensi-Skime, that's his 4th. 1 more to give before bonus time. Loose ball in the corner. And eventually it was tipped out of bounds by Dupree, so Breckenridge will have it at side court. Dylan Bernardos handles it in, and it ends up with Jack Johnson. Looking in against the defense. They match up now 1-on-1. Play comes to the near side, and it's deflected out of bounds. It will stay with Breckenridge.
Yeah, Rylan Rivers just had the ability to tip that ball out of bounds as Sanchez was looking for Bernardos.
Here's the play in, down to the look by Jack Johnson. Round to the far side. 1:46 to go in a 1-point game. To the near side and up on top. Looking down low, can't break loose. The play comes near side, Jack Johnson. One arms it off, dangerously close to being intercepted, but Bernardos was there. It comes back. Snyder works it off to the far side. Very patient attack here down the stretch. Loosened it up, it comes near side. Bounce pass down low, layup, and it goes off the rim. Nice move to get loose but the layup comes away no good. And with 1:08 to go, Zimmerman in the front court, leading by 1, 55-54. And back up at midcourt. And so now Zimmerman can play that game on enticing the defense to come out and challenge and perhaps end up at the line. 50 seconds and counting down. Up on the near side. Here's a drive in by Caden Spence. Delivers it back out. And at the top of the key, there's the foul call. Breckenridge had to stop play.
Yeah, I could hear Coach Lipp really asking his guys to stop the clock there and make a foul. I think they wanted to see the clock stop sooner.
Hunter Dupree will step to the line. Jack Johnson with the foul, his first. And the free throw is good. 19 on the afternoon for Hunter Dupree. (56-54). Free throw is short. Rebound, Breckenridge, 35 seconds to go. Needing a 2 to tie and a 3 to take the lead. They'll discuss the situation at side court. A lot of options available now for both teams. With Zimmerman owning a 2-point lead, Breckenridge will have the ball in play.
It's always a tough call for a coach. What do you do here? Do you size up and do a picket fence to get your 3-point shot, or do you just try to play for the tie? I think it'll be interesting to see what happens.
Well, I'm guessing that with the amount of time remaining that they have a lot of options available in that regard.
Yeah, I agree. And
I think you can develop a play. If it doesn't work, go to plan B and go from there.
And then almost immediately, I think we'll see some full court pressure, regardless of if the basket's made or not, just to be able to get that ball back.
And both teams like to utilize that pressure, and that's been a very effective. It brought Zimmerman from behind at halftime with their aggressive play in the lane, especially to take a swipe at a loose ball, to take a swipe at a dribble, creating some havoc, creating some turnovers. Eventually, it led to some baskets on the lead.
Yeah, Zimmerman came out with a different level of inspiration on the defensive side of the ball in the second half, and it's paid off well for him.
Well, that's what they always tell you. Offense is fun to watch, but defense wins games.
That's right. That's right. Sometimes a hard sell for some of these high school players, though.
I get it. So the ball will be put in play at the baseline. From side, that's where one of the officials is discussing the play with Moorhead players who want to get on the court and get things going.
Game's not over yet, Spud.
30 seconds now showing in regulation. Breckenridge in the front court, trailing by 2. Up on top and around. Quite apparent they're going to try to take it as deep as they can into the clock. Here's a stride down the lane. And a blocking foul is called. And that puts Breckenridge at the line. Shooting 1-1. Unless he was in the act of shooting, he will get 2.
Yep. Bernardus went down the line, and Rylan Rivers was there waiting for him. And I think Rivers thought he had position, but the ref thought otherwise.
Ryan Rivers with his third foul. Bernardus, 5 points on the afternoon. A long, steady look. Makes the free throw.
Boy, good free throw there under pressure for the lefty.
56-55. Bernardus to settle in. Rivers under the glass near side. Dupree on the far side. Here's the look. And the free throw is up and on the rim. No. Rebound battle for. And as they come to midcourt, whistle stopping play.
Yep, almost had to do the quick foul there to be able to stop it. Yep, had to foul.
The foul is been assessed to Dylan Bernardus. That's his third.
Yep.
Trevor Jones at the line.
Big free throw. Yep, that was big.
4 points all here in the second half, and so it's time to put the ice in the cooler. Timeout has been taken with just under 10 seconds remaining in a 2-point lead. Zimmerman is at side court. Breckenridge is at side court. Zimmerman with a chance with one more free throw to make it a 3-point game and a full long court play game.
Yep, that makes a difference. If he can hit this extra free throw here, it'll make it difficult because then the Breckenridge could only play for a tie at that point.
Yeah, with less than 10 seconds remaining. It's
Right. Yep.
be interesting to see. There are a lot of plays that have been run over the years. And I think one is called the Valparaiso play. You throw the long full court pass to a post player who hands it off to the wing who makes the three. I mean, it's all done perfectly well in practice.
Kind of a basketball hook and ladder type of thing. Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see how this does. One of the key factors down the stretch is that Zimmerman, Caden Spence, slowed his production.
Yeah, no doubt. Breckenridge found a way.
He had 25 points midway through the half. He's still got 25.
Yeah, Bernardos, I think, did a nice job on Spence in the second half of this game. Really locked him down and decreased his scoring.
And without getting into foul trouble.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's hard to do. It was fun to watch him go back and forth.
9.8 seconds. 57-55. Zimmerman by 2 and at the line with James Murtis.
So they're going to put Sanchez and Bernardos in the block here in the event of the miss.
As he settles in, James Murtis' free throw is good.
Yep, that's good.
And so, here's the look. 5 seconds remaining. Jack Johnson is in some trouble. He leans back, he shoots, and he's just wide of the mark. He had a line. It was the rainbow look, and it just missed wide left, and Zimmerman comes from behind at halftime and gets the win. Here's a quick look at our scoring from tonight's game. 6 for Dylan Bernardos for Breckenridge as they drop to 1-7 now on the year. 2 for Gavin Snyder, 17 for Jack Johnson, 8 for James Murtis, 7 for Cameron Nito, 4 for Colin Roberts, and 15 today for Alex Sanchez. For Zimmerman, with the win, their first of the season. They are now 1-4. Getting 3 points today from Ryan Rivers. Leading scorer, Caden Spence for both teams. Finished today with game-high 25. Trevor Jones with 4. 2 for Davis Artesensi-Skyme. 2 for Calvin Yannick. And Hunter Dupree finished the afternoon with 19. And with that win, Zimmerman, with their first win of the season, goes to 1-4 as they head into the new year. And so with that in mind, the championship game is around the corner. It's Moorhead and Roseville. Again, our final score here this afternoon in the game for third place.
I'm watching the players here for Zimmerman, and I thought I might see a little bit more elation in their first win, but I think they look more relieved than they do like elated. Happy for them to get their first win of the season.
Way to go, guys. I want that kid at Concordia.